And we're back. I'm your host, Erin Duff. Welcome back to Pillow Talks. And today's episode is a little bit different. So it's coming up to the end of my course, of the reason why I started this in the first place. And if you didn't know, I'm doing a course called Life-Wide Learning, where I have to make progress on any sort of idea or work that I'm doing. So that's why we're doing the podcast. And I want to do a little bit of different things considering we're nearing the end. So I thought I would do kind of like a video essay per se, in the idea of a TikTok trend that inspired me called I Forgot This Is the Point. Now, if you're not currently on TikTok or you've no idea what is happening on TikTok, I don't blame you, because trends come and go every 5 seconds on TikTok. So if you miss it, you don't know what it is. But there was a trend on TikTok called I Forgot This Is the Point, which was kind of this evaluation of my generation's view on the world and how, to be honest, without capitalism, socialism, like politics and like societal ideas and ideologies and everything like that, if you break that away and you get it to its core of like why we're here, why we're alive, people kind of started picking up on that. And that there's this idea of like to feel, in a sense. I feel like we lack feeling, not in like emotional way, but in a worldly way, in a living way. I don't think we feel a lot through life. And that's kind of what we're going to get into this bit. Oh my God, I haven't done this in a while. Also, I do love if you're watching this on YouTube, you can, every once in a while I change what my mic sits on. So today we have this like blue comb, which I think Sophie or Ellie owns and left here after we got back from Berlin. So thank you guys for your contribution. But the title of today's episode is I Forgot This Is the Point. So, where this idea comes from is the world we live in, which is sadly a capitalistic world. If you don't know what capitalism is, the simplest version of capitalism is the marketplace has a product that you're lacking in your life, and it's a product that you need. Right? So it started off as like goods and services like, hey, on the market you need water, you need food, you need clothes. That was kind of where capitalism started, was like the marketplace. If I look down here every once in a while, I'll probably cut it out of the video, but if you see me looking down here, I basically have like a PowerPoint that I put together. I know guys, it's insane. And I also wrote out an opening monologue of We Are the Marketplace. So I'll just read out I'm just going to read it to you. Okay. Capitalism started with goods, things. You made something, you sold it. You worked a job, you got paid. Labor was exchanged for money, and money was exchanged for stuff. And then caused the shift. As markets saturated, as production got faster and cheaper, something changed. Companies needed more growth, more reach, more attention. So they stopped just selling products. They started selling lifestyles, selling you the idea that you needed to change. And that's when capitalism turned inward. Now, to give like a brief understanding of that, it's the more we live, the more we grow, the more life needs to change. And we're running at a rapid pace of growth in society that you're looking for new ideas. You're looking for the best way to sell something, the best way to make money, the best way to become rich. So the marketplace started realizing, well, anyone can get anything. Everyone can get anything on it. Like you can't, there's nothing new to sell. There's nothing like, so if you, let's say like for an example, right? Let's say with like singers, right? At the moment, a lot of singers have makeup brands. Kind of like, it was like, right, they sold songs, but a lot of artists look for an outlet to sell more money. So like the first thing was like, oh my god, makeup, because like these people are performers, they look great all the time. So makeup kind of became a thing. Like you have like RM Beauty, you have what is Rihanna's one called, oh my god, Fenty Beauty, you have House of Glass, like which is Lady Gaga. But then that marketplace became fickle because it was like every singer was making makeup about everything. So it was like, it kind of you didn't know really where to go. So the marketplace kind of crushed in this. Now it's like, oh, now what? And the Kardashians are quite good for this. Of the way the Kardashians got big is because they would kind of start with something. So they do something, it fails, start another thing, it fails, go nothing. And like Kim did that a lot until like she shot with like Skims. You know what I mean? So the marketplace is a terrifying place. So when they realized that they could stop, they stopped selling you things, physical things, they started looking to you for that type of thing. Anyway, that's when capitalism turned inward. Your body became a marketplace. Your attention became a product. Your choices, your routines, your image, everything was rebranded as an opportunity to monetization. Okay. The food industry tells you you're too fat. The fitness industry tells you you're too weak. The beauty industry tells you you're not enough. And guess what? They all sell the cure. And I saw a guy on TikTok talking a lot more deep into this. I cannot for the life remember what his TikTok was. But if you ever really look deeply into like these products, especially on TikTok, like, so you have this thing, like let's say like the daily occurrence of a new insecurity created for men and women is fucking insane. Like, oh, you have this on your body, I know how to fix it. They'll do a whole TikTok, right? So let's say like women have like these little sometimes they'll have like a little bump for their uterus. You have this bump on yourself. Okay, perfect. This is what it is. This is why it's wrong for you. This is why you're gonna die from it. And this is how you help it. If you want to know, click the link in my bio and pay £25 to buy the book that I wrote so you can understand how to fix it. Do you see the issue here? And 9 times out of 10, there is no issue. But these content creators and influencers and marketplace and like people who are like selling you stuff are coming up with issues to force on you. But oh, don't worry, they have the cure. Don't worry, give me sign up to this subscription and we'll send you one monthly so that you never have to see this again. And it comes with like skincare. Like, oh my god, the capitalism on skincare is crazy. And we all know like Korean skincare became really, really popular. Hello, I'm standing in front of 7 Korean boys who have fabulous skin because of Korean skincare. But I saw an interview recently with Jackson Wang. And if you don't know who Jackson Wang is, you clearly were never on Wattpad. No, Jackson Wang is a really, really popular K-pop artist, idol. And he was in an interview recently where the interviewer was like, oh my god, like, how does your skin look like that? Like, oh my god, what is your skincare routine? And he was like, oh, nothing, you know. And she's like, no, like, it's glowing, like, your skin looks great in person. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you do? And he kind of was just like, oh, like, I like dip my face in iced water every morning. And I think what people don't understand, especially in the K-pop community with K-pop idols, is they're also a marketplace. That's like a whole different story. But just specifically to stick on skincare, it is like, oh my god, like Jungkook has the most amazing skin. What is the skincare routine? And Hybe will be like, this is Jungkook's skincare routine. And it could be genuinely any price and people will pay for it. 3 items, let's say like a moisturizer, a cleanser, and a toner, right? Let's say they sell them for €100 each. Sold out immediately. Restock, sold out. So people then also become a placement for products as well. But like we kind of knew that with like advertisements that like people a lot of time, like especially like with like celebrities, they will use celebrities to sell a product. But anyway, continuing on. Even your data is a product now. Your likes, your clicks, your scrolling patterns. You don't even have to buy anything to be part of the economy anymore. Just exist online and you've already generating value for someone else. Social media didn't just connect us, it commodified us. It turned our lives into content our identities into brands. We're not people anymore. We're user profiles, audience segments, micro influencers, even if no one's watching. This part, they've sold us the idea that this is empowerment, that we are in control, that being constantly marketed to, or worse, marketing ourselves, is freedom. But what if it's not? What if capitalism's greatest trick was convincing us that the endless project of fixing ourselves was our idea? What if we stopped asking, how do I improve, and started asking, who profits from me never feeling enough? And maybe the truth is this: the more you think you need to buy something to become someone else, the more someone else already owns you. Like a big issue, because like I feel like this wasn't as big of an issue maybe like 10 years ago, like back in 2015. I feel like it was not like people, like influencers, like selling themselves. Like social media has been around for years, and people posting content about their day-to-day lives. Like we had Zoella doing Vlogmas every year, but that wasn't like hurting anybody. No one was watching those videos. Like she was making money out of it, but it wasn't like, it was like you had to click on her video to make it. But it's like, even just scrolling to TikTok, the algorithm pushes specific videos that, like, you could literally like one gym TikTok and automatically you're getting all these videos about like, buy this, buy that, buy this. Even there's ads on TikTok. It's fucking ads. Like you could be like 5 seconds into a video, and like if you see like paid promotion at the end, this person's getting paid for something, and a lot of the time you're like, like, and a lot of the time, like, I don't know if this is a thing on TikTok, but it used to be on YouTube that if you were being paid to promote a product, you have to say that you're paying to promote. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. But everything is pushing to get you to buy something. And a lot of the time it works. Like, speaking of, I work in a garage that's got in, what are they called? Dubai chocolate. Arguably one of the most disgusting things. Now, I can't really stand anywhere. I love pistachios, hate chocolate. Also the caramel sucks in the specific one that we got. But Dubai chocolate is insane. Insane. These, like, I want to say they're like 5 to 5 square bars, right? Pistachio chocolate. That's what it is. Dubai chocolate. €10 each. A bar this size. That size, right? Can you imagine like that? If you're audio listener, it's a 5 to 5 square bar, sold at a tenner, and they sold out immediately. People were coming and asking for them. People were having fights in Lidl and Aldi's in Dublin about them. Like, insane. If something is popular, if you have enough people marketing it to you, people are going to buy it, no matter what the price. And it's interesting how things like that can also be sold at such a high price. It's like I said, like with Jungkook skincare, like a lot of people want that because of his skin. They're like, oh my god, perfect. Like, where I actually didn't finish my point on that. Sorry. They will sell you products for it, but a lot of the time, these Korean idols have insane amount of work done on their face. Now, I'm not talking about plastic surgery. I'm talking about skincare surgery. Like, I mean, like laser surgery on their face to get rid of pores. Like, it's done. It's how they look so like poreless. It's not because they're dipping their face in water, like Jackson Wang said. He's just not going to sit there and be like, yeah, I got like laser surgery on my skin. Because that's not really promoting good things for fans. Sorry, sometimes I go off of topic and I'm like, but with becoming the product yourself, you're probably sat there and you're like, I don't buy anything either, but I don't buy anything, I don't change anything. But it's the mental thing of maybe you're scrolling TikTok and you had like, I don't know, a takeaway, right? And 5 videos pop on your For You page about 75 hard. You need this drink to lose weight. You need this drink to be better. You're going to get cancer if you don't drink this drink. Like and it's like €10 and it's this size, or sign up to my subscription and you will have healthy skin for the rest of your life. And at this point, like, you're kind of thinking, what is real, what is not real, and I think sometimes, depending on like how naive you are, you can kind of pick it out, but it does get into your brain a lot. And especially with routines, like, even I'm sat here, like, I'll like think to myself, like, I'll be on TikTok and it'll be like another video of a girl working out, and I'm like, oh, I need to do that workout routine. You go onto her page and it's like, oh, pay this, and you can watch any of my videos. And it's like, nothing's free. And if it's free, then you're the product. Sadly. But with all these like self-improvement, wellness obsessions, curated like healing journeys, nothing ever feels like right. Like, you don't ever feel fixed after it. Like they say, do this, do 75 hard and you'll be perfect lifestyle. Work and get this money and you'll feel better. Like, a lot of like, it kind of comes down to the simple phrase of like, money can't buy happiness. And that is a very complicated phrase, because it's like, well, that's arguably wrong, because a lot of the time, like in this world, in this capitalistic world, like, money does make you happy to an extent. Unless like you have too much money, you have nothing else to do and you're bored with life, that you end up going up to space for 8 minutes. I'm looking at you, Katy Perry. That's like a whole different thing that makes me mad. That's a whole I am working on an episode called Eat the Rich, but like, that's a whole different thing that pisses me off. But that's what I'm saying, like, these rich influencers, and it's so interesting because they sell you this lifestyle and this like culture that won't fix you, because that's the point. Because if you're fixed, there's no product to buy. And why would they want that? Why would they want you to stop buying? Right? Some people think that in like medical ways, with like pills and stuff, that it's like, well, if I stop taking this pill, like if this pill fixes me, then I won't need to keep buying it. You know, but that's a hard thing, because that battles like medical theories that I don't understand. Going back to, I forgot that this is the point. I don't know what it stuck out to me the most, but it kind of just like had me thinking of, kind of like, the reason why it kind of stuck out to me, because I feel like I've been on a journey with myself in the past couple of months where I've been trying to like settle with myself presently. I really, really struggle with a presence of now and being here, and not thinking of the future, and not thinking of what if and when, and I'll do it when I get there, and I'll be happier when I have more money, or I'll do this when I have a house, or, you know, I've been trying to focus on just being here. And that's why I think that kind of stuck out to me, because we miss so many moments because of this capitalistic world of thriving for more, thriving for better. I'll be happy when I'm skinny. I'll be happy when I buy this membership for the gym. I'll be happy when I eat this specific chia seed food. I'll be happy when I buy this product. I'll be prettier when I use a skincare for 6 months. It's always eventually. It's always the idea of then. You'll be happy then. You'll be happy in the foreseeable future. You'll be like, this product, buy this, do this, feel this in the future. You know what I mean? So I think I've been trying to think more of, well, what about now? Well, I only have one life. What about now? What about feeling it now? What about being happy now? And I think that also comes in, I have this idea. Okay, so we've switched to phone cam because my camera died, but I'll kind of finish up my point here. But what I was saying before, I feel like, especially, I talk a lot about fitness because I feel like fitness is a lot of thing that's on my mind, that I need to be skinnier, I need to be fitter, I'll be happier when I'm this weight. I'll be happier when I can wear clothes and I look like this. And I feel like, especially like with people that you're surrounded by, food is a big topic, and what do you eat? And like, I'll be in work and someone's like, I'm not gonna eat that makes you fat. And I'm kind of like, I have a really, really good mindset of, okay, well, I'm gonna die. Okay, well, I'm literally gonna be worm food in 70 years. So who the fuck cares if I eat a chocolate croissant and have a full fat Coke? The only issue that comes with that is your health. So your health could decline. But if you just want to eat something because it tastes good, God forbid you do. And I think you don't have to chase this lifestyle of raw chicken and rice for the rest of your life. Because when you're 70, are you going to be super happy that you were super skinny at 20 and you only ever ate that? Like, no. I'm happy that I'm a big food person. I love food. I don't care if it makes me bigger than other people because I'm happy. And I feel like I'm lucky in my generation and in my age of being 20 that I grew up with a good relationship with food, and that I don't look at it and to me, like, I still don't understand what calories mean, and I'm staying completely naive to it because I don't want to know what calories mean. People are on a fucking calorie deficit, don't fucking care what that means. I'm staying away, and I feel like I'm good at that. Part of capitalism hasn't got me by the rings, but it totally got a lot of people by the rings. Totally got a lot of people by the neck. You know what I mean? But from back to the actual, like, the context of this podcast episode, the reflective questions I kind of think is, who profits from me never feeling enough? Why? Who gets the best out of me when I feel like shit? When I feel fat, when I feel depressed, when my skin's shit, when my hair's shit, when my clothes don't look like this, or my food doesn't look like this, or my drinks don't look like this, or my lifestyle's shit. Who profits from that? I think you should think on a daily basis. Who gets the best out of it, to be honest? My closing note on I'm like, coming to the end. This always happens when I do a podcast episode. I come to the end and I'm like, I don't really have much to say. I feel like I said everything. But I just think I want you all to be more aware of us being the product. It used to be advertisements were really targeting you to buy this, but eventually it's like we became the product in, like, people like Zoella who used to do like Vlogmas and stuff. Like, that was so normal, and then they took that attention and audience from people and they capitalized it, they monetized it, they made it money worth. That, hey, like, and especially like on TikTok, like, you need to grab someone's attention immediately, so hey, this is something like this. And something sad that I feel like we don't talk about a lot is, on my For You page a lot, I get a lot of those videos with Palestinian families talking about, like, no, like, stay for the video, like, help my family, they like look up this, and it's crazy. It's insane if you think about it. These people are, the only way they can save themselves and save their family and get your attention is by doing a 5-second clip before they start talking of slime, of a stupid video of fucking Brooke Monk, or whatever her fucking name is. Insane. And then with that, they say, look up lip gloss, pink lip gloss, watermelon lip gloss, and then it gets in the algorithm to push out their video to save themselves, to get money. That's insane. We live in a dystopian universe. That is insane. That is crazy. So just think on that. And if you're skipping those videos, you're also insane, because what, you stayed for the 10-second video of someone being like those videos of like loose on tight, tight on tight, oh no, approved, and then they go into the video of the Palestinian families, be like, whoa, wait. If you're skipping that, you're crazy, you're brain rotted. Insane. We live in a dystopian universe where people in war, this is what they've fallen on for help. Insane. I don't know. So capitalism is something that I feel like a lot of people should be more educated in. If you're not aware of it, I hope you are now. Let me know what you guys thought of this, like, type of episode of kind of speaking on a topic loosely. It wasn't deeply. I'm not that interested in it. But yeah, let me know, and hope this gives some insight into how maybe you should just sit and feel. Because this is the point. To live is the point. To feel is the point. And don't feel like you're missing out. Because most likely you're not. Actually, probably you're not. You're not. Don't let capitalism and social media stop you from feeling the life that you're living now in its full form. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.